Look, I know what I'm talking about when I talk about this subject matter. Okay? When you're a team that takes it in the chops all the time, from one particular team in your division as well, and you draft a quarterback in the first round high up, you are hoping against hope that this guy is the way out. Because when one team beats your brains in and year out, it feels like there's no way out. Ever. Closest I ever got to that was Mark Sanchez in the last 20-some-odd years. Mark Sanchez drafted 5th overall. He went 1-1, by the way, against the Patriots in his first year. They split. And then he split in his second year, too. And then that second year ended with him being the only quarterback, and the Jets the only team to date to beat Tom Brady in the playoffs, with Brady getting the bye week and a divisional playoff game. Brady is 11-1 in those situations in his career, and the Jets beat him.
The game wasn't even close.
Okay, well, it was on the scoreboard. It was 28-21 was the final. But even then, the Jets were, and all of our fan base was like wondering, still got to see more. That's still Brady out there. They went 14-2, the team that we beat. And then sure enough, Sanchez didn't win another game against the Patriots again as the starter of the Jets. And as if there was still any hope left, it was dashed when he ran into the taint of his teammate.
On Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving. So I know what I'm talking about here. When you draft the quarterback like that, you hope that that quarterback turns into Josh Allen, and that quarterback turns in the performance that we saw Josh Allen turn in against the Patriots this weekend. This is what we call the good stuff. This is what you hope for. This is what you dream about. I cannot imagine how Bills fans must be feeling today. Certainly since when Mac Jones only threw 3 passes and they ran at 200-some-odd yards in their previous visit to Western New York earlier this year and took the first of the 3 games that they would eventually play. It made maybe Bills fans even think, oh gosh, maybe here we go again. That the page hasn't been turned, despite last year's AFC Championship game appearance, that maybe Belichick and the Patriots have put something together here that is similar to the previous run, and oh my gosh, we're going to have to deal with this again, aren't we? And then they go into New England towards the end of the season, wresting back control of their own destiny, which they then turned into a division title and the right to host New England at home and spank them repeatedly. With the first ever instance of 7 possessions, all touchdowns, no field goals, no turnovers. The only times the Bills possessed the ball and it did not result in a touchdown was they knelt the end of the first half kickoff. They just took a kneel after kicking it, after receiving it, and then the victory formations at the end of the game. That's never happened ever in the history of the National Football League postseason. It's never happened even in the wildest dreams of Bills fans to do this to Bill Belichick and the Patriots to end their season. Josh Allen's first touchdown of the night, he said he was throwing away. Dawson Knox with a tremendous grab. And then Mac Jones was terrific in his first career playoff possession. But Micah Hyde ended that best opportunity for the Patriots to score and make this a game with the most remarkable touchdown, saving interception I've seen in the playoffs since Malcolm Butler. I got to be honest with you, right on the goal line too. And it changed the fortune of that game because that looked like Mac Jones was coming out like a house of fire. That doused the flame, and then Josh Allen got the ball back. And see you later. What a night for Buffalo Bills fans. When Josh Allen was drafted, you couldn't dream of this scenario, and it happened. And he's a face of a franchise. He's a good kid in the community. What a dream come true. And this game against the Chiefs to wrap up divisional playoff weekend is going to be off the hook. Mahomes coming in off of a 5-touchdown performance in 10.5 minutes, and the Bills doing that to New England. A rematch of the AFC Championship game from the year before. Wow. What a performance. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.